Like right now, because you gotta bring your own bag, so I'm packing my own stuff. And I have the bags in the back of the car. So I got a bunch of, because I don't carry them at the supermarket. I pack here and then I'll go. So the bread and poultry, like delicate things, go here. With the oblivious and the marshmallows. I'll take another one because every time I go to the trade fair, I will buy one. And I'm like, no, I'm leaving these bags in the back of my car from now on. So I'm packing it here. And my Brazil ones here. And then this is so heavy, so I'll just put it here. So this is the end of my monthly buying here. Okay, so this one is great. It didn't bother me, and I love the fact that people see my face, right? So I recommend this one. I love it. I wanted to test it out, like going out, see if people make a face or something. I don't know. People were like glad to see my face. Like when I passed by them, they were like, "Wow!" Like I could see her face. Like their reaction with this, it wasn't like, "Oh," like that. No, it was like, "Wow!" I could see her face. So I like this shield, and it didn't bother me honestly. And people could see my face, they could see my eyebrows, that I did a very good job with them. Not with my eyeliner, but with my eyebrows. I love it. I love it. I just love it. And once I get home, I'll show you how I set it up and everything. Like I went backwards this time. Like people saw it like from the beginning. I did it backwards. In the overall, I love the thing. It doesn't bother me. It's not like, oh my god, this thing. No. And then once you get used to it, you're fine. Because my glasses don't have that thing with the glare, whatever that like it doesn't create that glare, and then that thing creates more glare for me. So then I get used to the glare, and then it was fine. So it's not that bad. Like, oh my god, like that. That's the only thing I noticed. But then after that, I was good. Did some shopping, went overboard with my shopping because I wasn't expecting what I spent today, but I don't care. When it comes to food, you have to spend it. And I love this Maybelline lipstick. Is so good. I have so many videos that I have to edit that I haven't even published, and I just keep on doing more videos and more videos, and I don't even know when I will post this one. I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't even know, but I have even a story about some website that I ordered some stuff and that I want you guys to like not order for them, and I'm going to do that video today. Definitely I'll post that video first than anything that I have to do, because it's like those people are being dishonest, and they're not doing a great job to satisfy, like with customers, customer service. And I want to talk about that. And I'm trying to look for the video that I fell for, and that video is no longer there. So I don't know how to do that video, but I want to do that. I really want to do that. Okay, guys. So I'm going home. I'll just keep on recording other stuff. Like, my videos are part of other videos, and like it could be sometimes the same day, but just like I chop it up into different sections, because doing just a long one video is too much. But basically, I'm happy that I have found a job, but I can't tell you where I'm working. But I've found a job. Is it a job that I will stay in it? No, it's just a temporary job, but it's a job. I'm gonna make some money to pay some bills, but I'm doing better. So this little gadget, it might be working, because I was looking for work, and then yes, I found one. So the universe is working for me. So yes, I have found a job. In your face. And now I have to get used to like waking up, going to work, because I wasn't doing that in the last 2 years. Like waking up, going to work. I haven't worked in a while, but I'm so happy that I'm back at work, and that I'm gonna make my own money, and then I'm gonna catch up with a lot of stuff, and then putting my life back together again. I'm just so glad. I'm just so glad. And shopping, and it's spending time for me. Like sometimes when you are in a marriage, you forget to spend time for you. Like to do shopping just for you. Like those stuff that I just shop, a lot of them are for me. They're just not for my kids. Like the Goya juice is for my kid. The sauce, the hot sauce is for me. The coconut is for me, because my daughter's not gonna eat that. And like what else? Like the bread, the toast spreads. One is for my mom, but the others are for me. Like that. Like I'm shopping. Like the beer is, yeah. My mom is gonna take it anyway. My mom is gonna like also, right? But like I have always like looked for a family, but I had a family. You see what I'm saying? So when I embarking on my adventure of having a husband, of wanting to have a family of my own, and calling that a family, I didn't know that before him I had a family. And I went back to my old family that I left, not abandoned, but like left my mom, because I used to live with her. And I came back, and getting used to her, of course, is hard when you're not used to someone. Like when you like, oh, I'm not living with you anymore, and now I have to get used to you and blah blah. But you know what? Like it's so. Even though we had our arguments here and there, like a mom and daughter, I'm so glad I'm with her. I'm so glad I'm free of a lot of stuff that, like when you are married, like worry about food and cooking and things like that. Like it's only us women living together, because my son is not living with me. So we only have to cook for us, right? And we don't eat that much. Like when I used to be married, my ex-husband used to eat a lot, and I was cooking, and now I don't have to cook, and I'm so glad for that. And I'm like, and I'm looking at the the positive things that has happened to me, and I'm so glad I don't have to cook all that rice. I'm so glad I don't have to cook like so much food and worry about, oh my God, the food is no. I'm so like, like relax. Oh my God, you don't know how relaxed I am. And free. And just free. And you know what? I enjoy more my singleness, being single right now, than when I was single before meeting him. I used to like hate it being single. Now, no, I love it. I love it, and I want to remain like this as long as I can. You know, like I don't want to fall in love again. If that's what you guys are thinking, I want to fall in love again. Um, I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel that in my case, my own experience, love has made me weak, has not made me strong. Um, in the sense that it has, that when I embark in myself in this relationship, I stop my dreams, I stop things that I wanted to do, and then I ended up doing things that my ex-husband wanted to do, and then I stopped doing and following my dreams. And I wanted to follow my dreams, but then yet I chose the wrong person to have those dreams to come true. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to sound harsh on him, because I don't blame him in whatever he chose, right? Because he chose not to be with me, and that's fine. And that's something that I'm over already. He chose to be with someone else. That's fine. He could do that. That's his own choice, right? But what I want to come across is that I don't want to blame him for whatever happened. But I made a mistake of wanting a dream, in like allowing him into my dream, because my dream, I thought it was his dream. But then while we were doing this dream, then it happens to be that it wasn't the same dream, and I was not included. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm not included, then I have to go. You see what I'm saying? So when you find yourself in that situation, you have to make a decision. You know, like in my case, I made the decision, right, that it's not worth it to stay with someone that is not in love with you. Why are you gonna force that person to stay with you because they have to be with you? And I'm more open now to talk about this than when I started like my separation. But my ex-husband said to me that even though he married me by church, he didn't feel that it was going to be forever. You see what I'm saying? So at that moment, I was like, what? So what, are we still together? And he said to me that that even though he married by civil in religious, you know, because we married through the Catholic Church, that didn't mean he will have to be with me forever. And I was like, fuck. I thought that was the reason we got married, to be together as death do us part. But then he was honest enough to let me know that. And I'm like, and then you see, like, I got angry. I got super angry at the moment. And, you know, that's up. But then, you know, going into therapy, doing a lot of thoughts and thinking that, like, say, okay, at least he told me that, and I'm 41 years of age. I still had time to do certain things with my life, you know. But this is something that I wanted to share today, you know, with you guys, that that be careful who you marry. Be careful who you marry, because that person only just wants something for you. And then once that person gets that that thing that they want from you, then you're no longer needed. And that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. That he got what he needed from me. And then all of a sudden, my dreams, that the ones that in his dreams that we thought we were on the same page, then began to be his dreams and my dreams, and no longer our dream. You see what I'm saying? So this is something that I wanted to share with you guys about my situation right now, my present situation. And sometimes we do things to get things from people, but then we don't think about the consequences of that person's, right? So now I was with my husband for 6 years, so I feel that I wasted 6 years of my life where he could have said from the beginning, all I need from you is this. And then I would have said, okay, if you're just looking for that, so then this is not the person. You know, like, I'm not that person, right? But he went on because he needed that from me. You see what I'm saying? And went all the way through a religious wedding to get married with someone he wasn't even sure he wanted to be until death do us part. You see what I'm saying? But he went through that because all he needed from me was his legal status. And that's something that, you know, I was not comfortable to say it and accept it at the beginning, but then I said, you know what, everything happened to that. So to me, the most deceitful thing that happened to me, like the most horrible thing ever that happened to me, right? But I'm not blaming him because he did it for whatever reason, and I'm not gonna blame him or whatever. But that is something that young girls, you know, women, you know, younger than me doing this decision should take into consideration when you're choosing that man for life. And my mistakes were I never met his family. I met his families after the fact. Like I married him and then I met his mother, and it was a mistake. That was a horrible mistake. Don't ever marry anyone unless you meet their parents. Oh my God, like your in-laws could be the destroyers of a marriage. And I could tell you on my personal experience only, that was the worst mistake I ever did. Don't ever marry someone if you don't meet them personally, if you don't like chat with them and do some type of trip together, because in the trips is where you meet people, is where you know people, and damn, do I want to marry that? You see what I'm saying? And that was my mistake. Why I made that mistake? Because the first time I married, I never got an issue with my other mother-in-law. My first husband, mother-in-law, she was a blessing. That woman was beautiful, and she never she loved me, and she loved my son, and I never had that issue. So to me, it wasn't something that I should care about. But honestly, with this second marriage, that was the worst mistake I ever did. That's why I said I don't want to marry. If I marry someone, you know, their father and mother has to be dead like that. So probably a 70-year-old man. I'm sorry. I'm being bad, but I would just say, or an orphan. Maybe if you don't have a mom and dad, call me. Get in touch with me. I'm interested. You don't have a mom. You're not gonna give me in-laws. I'm interested. But that was another mistake I made. I made that huge mistake of marrying someone that I didn't meet them. And I'm telling you right now, guys, that was the worst mistake I ever did. The worst, because I'm so sorry for him. I'm so sorry for him. He wasn't a bad guy, but his mother influenced him so much. And his family influenced him so much. And he didn't have like a personality to say, yo, mom, stay away, don't bother, like that. It wasn't like that. I don't blame him. Maybe he finds someone that will tolerate that shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. But like me, I'm not gonna tolerate that also. So that was another thing that it made me make that decision. You know what? This is over between you and I, because this is like, I didn't want to go on to 2021 and damn, so you saw my mother-in-law. Like, no. So, no. Like, I didn't want another year. And say, damn, this woman's still my mother-in-law. That. Plus, he was in love with another woman. So let them be. She loves her, so let them be together. And if they're not be together, let her love someone else that is not me. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you can't tolerate. I wasn't going to tolerate that again. And like, it wasn't me. She didn't like me. I didn't like her. It wasn't working. And you know what? A man would always choose their mom over the mom, especially if that woman has never given them children, and I didn't give him children. So guess who he chose? His mother. So because he could have another girl, right? So it was easy for him to leave me and not care, like, I'm leaving her with all this financial mess, He just left. So it's that irresponsibility on his part. Oh my God, it was horrible. And then knowing that he wasn't going to be with me, like, not only in good times but in bad times, and when bad times hit, he just ran. He ran out. Like, he run. You know what I'm saying? And I was just there left, and I'm like, fuck. And then through having thoughts, talking to people in my old channel that I used to have, someone said to me, if a man is not able to be with you through tough times, only through good times, that wasn't a husband. That was just, a boyfriend. And I felt it like that. Like, even though I married him, church, civil church, we did twice marriage, number 2 marriages together, that I never felt him. He was a real husband. You see what? Because a real husband wouldn't do the things he did to me. And then I would talk about a lot of things he did, but like, because I'm not comfortable doing it, I haven't filed for divorce. Who knows if he's watching this, and he might sue my ass. Who knows? But I'm not even saying his name to protect myself. A lot of people know who he is and blah blah blah, but I'm not even using his name or anyone's name, for repercussions and things like that. This is only the channel of Amaya, and she's sharing her experiences and what have you. But be careful. Do not marry anyone if you don't know, if you don't meet their mom, if you don't meet, even if they have a kid. right? And that kid is in another travel to that country. Meet that fucking kid. See how that kid is going to be, and then you say, shit, do I want this? You see what I'm saying? All that stuff. I didn't meet his family. I didn't meet everything. So when I was already in the thing, I tolerated a lot of stuff, and it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It got up to a point that my little one, you know, wasn't treated right. And then no, hell no, you're not treating my own child right, so then I have to go. And he will just go buy things for his daughter, like go to Walmart and not bring nothing for my daughter. Oh, that was so heartbreaking. Because when I went shopping, no matter whatever, like right now I went shopping for my kids, and let's say if I was with her, I would have bring something that she liked. You see what I'm saying? But nothing. And 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 then the daughter never even said, "Oh, Dad, we're not bringing anything for Camila. We're not bringing anything for her. At least let's bring a candy, something." Nothing. They will come empty-handed with nothing for my daughter. And he will go and buy her shoes, Jordans, no, Nikes. Like he will come with a lot of shit for her, and then we would just, like, my daughter would just stand there and look at all the stuff that he got for her, and nothing was for my daughter. And then I said, "Oh no, I can't stay with a man like this." And that was something that it was so hard to do, because financially we made a lot of decisions, that a lot of things were under both of our names, and some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff were only on my name, and still I didn't care if I had to pay that shit and pay whatever fines, late fees, or anything that has to happen. It's better to pay that than to be with someone that makes you feel bad all the time, makes you feel this little. I wasn't gonna stay with someone that make my daughter feel like she was worth nothing. You see what I'm saying? So be careful who you marry. Be careful the family that you're getting into, because my darling, learn from my experience, learn from what I'm saying. Meet your in-laws, meet that mother, meet that father. Don't make that mistake. I made the biggest mistake, and I wasted 6 years of my life, and I'm not willing to do that again. This is the channel La Mona Maya, and hope this help you. Bye. Ok, amigos, en el video que les presenté este shield que yo compré, pues yo fui a mercar y todo eso, y me lo puse. Les mostré pues a donde yo voy a mercar y mi experiencia y todo eso, pero pues en sí yo no presenté cómo es que esta vaina funciona, ¿no? Entonces cuando esto llega, espérate, así, sin esto, ¿cierto? Entonces esto tiene un papel aquí, uno lo quita y lo pone. Ahora yo voy a limpiarlo, entonces con el mismo spray que utilizo para limpiar mi gafa, voy a limpiarlo. Entonces miren, porque mañana lo voy a utilizar, porque me ha gustado más este. La gente le puede ver a uno la cara. Yo utilizo este papel así para limpiarlo, porque este papel es el éxito para limpiar como superficies así como estas, y lo deja. Ay, ¿qué le pasa a eso? Me hace falta batería, espérate, lo conecto aquí. Ay, siempre cuando hago estos videos me pasa algo. Porque eso yo lo cojo y le hago así y le quito. como el todo, ¿no? Esto es reusable, se puede volver a usar. Le voy a hacer por el otro lado la misma operación. Lo que me gusta es que es reusable y se ve claro. It has a little bit of glare, but it's fine. Oh my god, you know why it has the glare? Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Look what I didn't do. No wonder I wasn't able to see clear. I forgot to take this. Now I can see clear. Oh my god. Oh, this time I didn't know. Oh my god. Eso le pasa solo a la mona y el chavo del 8. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Now I'll be able to see cleared. Okay, now, so let's put this. So it's very simple. It has like a little hole here. Oh my god, y yo decía que no estaba claro, que no sé qué. And I never noticed that I was supposed to take that paper away. Oh god, it's so funny. Let's see. And because this is not like a live situation, like doing a live video, you guys would say, yes, you forgot to take off the paper. And then the other side. And then here. Again. Alright. Oh my god, now there's no glare. I was using it the wrong way, people. I love it. Okay, so that's how you use it. I'm sorry that throughout the video I did, and you could even like put it like this. And I have another one that I have to clean. This one I use also. I love it. My son makes fun of me. He said, that is not protecting you, mom. I don't know. What do you guys think? He said that the shield does protect me, but he said that this one doesn't protect. But I like this one. He said that if someone sneezes like close to me, that I'm still gonna get the virus. But I said, like, he said if a person is totally not sick, but we're 6 feet away. How is someone taller than me is gonna sneeze on me when we're supposed to stay 6 feet away from each other? So I said, I don't think what you're saying, Adrian, makes sense, because I don't know, but I think this does protect me because it's like it's preventing for the saliva to go into the person and everything is just staying here. But what do you guys think? I love this. I've used it a lot. I love it. I go out, I can wear makeup. I love it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I cleaned it. And I love this one because you could still wear your makeup. Shante. Vogue. You know, you could still wear your makeup. You could still like show it. So I recommend this too. Nice. Leave me a comment. What do you think? And I'm sorry that while I was in while I was in the supermarket, I was wearing this, and I was like, I was seeing clear. This, of course, I was seeing clear. Of course, without a paper. Oh my God, yo decía que yo no veía claro, que yo no iba a manejar con eso así. Claro, no le había quitado el otro papel. Ay, Dios mío. Esto solo le pasa a la Mona Maya y al Chavo del 8. Bueno, no te olvides de suscribirte a mi canal. Like my stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. Dale un pulgarcito así.